Yes, viewers, whenever I open my social media, there are so many contents creators using words like glowing, on point, flawless makeup. Well, yes, Indonesia, with a population of more than 260 million inhabitants and rising consumer spending power and awareness of health and beauty care, offers a promising market for cosmetics companies. The Ministry of Industry also pays great attention to the small and medium industry of cosmetics and wellness products. Therefore, in this segment, I would like to present you the highlights of beauty industry, starting with highlights of cosmetics and beauty industry in Indonesia in the first graphic. So in the first graphic, we can see the highlight of this industry. In revenue projection in 2021 is projected at 7.5 billion US dollar with 7.2% annual growth rate. Quite good number of cosmetics and beauty industry in Indonesia. The beauty and personal care product market in Indonesia is a large and growing market that every exporter should consider. Revenues are projected to reach 7.5 billion US dollar in 2021 and grow at a 6.5% compound annual growth rate through 2025, according to Statista.com. Long-term trends have been driving growth include greater financial independence for working women, greater interest in natural and organic products among the youth, and greater attention to grooming by men. How about in terms of market segments? Let's see the next graphic. So we can see the segments of beauty industry in Indonesia. Personal care, 3.2 billion US dollar. The second segment is skincare, 2.1 billion US dollar, and fragrance, 0.4 billion US dollar. And overall, imports accounted for 1.4 billion US dollar in 2019, with imports from the US accounting for $103 million, according to the United Nations Comtrade database. The top 5 US exports to Indonesia are cosmetics ingredients, essential oils, shaving products, makeup and skincare products, according to the US Bureau of the Census. US exports to Indonesia grew in 2020 despite the pandemic, led by increases in exports of shaving products of around 11 million US dollar and essential oils of around 3.9 million US dollar. The next question is, how about in the midst of the pandemic? The answer is in the next graphic. So we can see the chemical, traditional medicine and cosmetics industries in 2020. 9.39% growth, 1.92% contribution to GDP, and 1.4 billion US dollar export value. The data is taken from Central Statistics Agency. So in fact, in the midst of the pressure from the COVID-19 pandemic, this manufacturing group was able to make a significant contribution to GDP of 1.92%, with its export value reaching 1.4 billion US dollar. Growth, disposable income levels, and the construction of new shopping malls and department stores has created opportunities for cosmetic industry to directly reach out to appliance customers. Approximately 15% of Indonesia's 270 million people are considered to be mid to high income earners who are willing to pay for well-known imported brands. And the pandemic in 2020 greatly accelerated the use of e-commerce using websites including Tokopedia, Shopee, and Bukalapak. E-commerce suits consumers who work from home and become more price conscious. The trend is expected to continue due to the convenience of having things delivered. We have done talking about Indonesia. How about the global level? Let's see the next graphic. So we can see the global cosmetics growth in 2016, 4%. 2014, it was 4.9%. 2018, 5.5%. 2019, 5.25%. And 2020, in the midst of pandemic, it was minus 8%. But the good thing is, Statista's research projects that the beauty and personal care market in the world will grow by around 6.46% in 2021. This condition is strongly driven by online sales, which will reach 25.2% this year. Meanwhile, the United States is the world's largest cosmetic market, with revenues of $92.9 billion in 2019 and an annual average growth of 0.5%. China came in second with $69.2 billion in revenue and an annual average growth of 10.8%. And yes, viewers, there is still big room open for Indonesia's beauty industry. Indonesia's cosmetic industry remains strong and attractive for both domestic and foreign investors. Therefore, we hope this sector is developing at a solid pace. And of course, stay tuned on market headlines. We'll be right back after this break.